Welcome to the 49th installment of Tell Em Alejandro, your number one place for sports, cars, video games, fitness. If you're a man, you're here. Mr. Alejandro, about to tell him.
What you about to tell him, Alejandro?
I'm about to tell you about the Chicago Bulls comeback victory over the Miami Heat.
Tell him, Alejandro!
Before I even get into this recap, LeBron James today faced off one of the three LeBron James stoppers. It wasn't Paul George, it wasn't Kawhi Leonard, it was Jimmy Butler, and they got into a scrappy entanglement. After a bad pass, LeBron took Butler down, and basically Jimmy Butler gave LeBron James the stanky leg. LeBron James was like, oh word, I'm not having that. He gave him the strong forearm shiver right in the throat, and then the referee said, you know what, double technical. After that, the crowd came through, said, oh word, what's going on, I want to see. And then Noah was like, oh word, I said you did, Butler. That's my dude. Good job. You know them goons is hype. So shout out to Jimmy Butler. He wasn't having it. I saw LeBron. I saw you trying to take him down. That was shady. The Chicago Bulls defeated the Miami Heat 88-95 in overtime. The Chicago Bulls were losing by 12 points to start the fourth quarter, and then they kept balling and playing hard like they always do, and it came down to a tie game late in the fourth quarter when LeBron James had the ball, and he drove to the hoop to try and get the game-winning layup, but Jimmy Butler swiped and stripped LeBron James to send the game to overtime, where eventually the Chicago Bulls won. Joakim Noah was playing hard today. That's my man's. His father was in the crowd, bigging him up. That's cool. I remember when I was growing up and I used to play my little sports events. When my father was there, I'd get a little bit more excited. So I know Noah knew his pops was in the house. Shout out to Joakim Noah. Shout out to Taj Gibson. My man Gibs was playing hard. I like the energy he brought. He had 10 rebounds. Shout out to him. And he had a nice dunk in the fourth quarter. I think it was an and one. Shout out to him. Shout out to Birdman. I thought Birdman was playing pretty good today. He had 6 blocks to go with 13 rebounds, so shout out to Birdman. Shout out to Bosh. He had 3 3-pointers, and he had some timely threes in the fourth quarter. Let's get into some juicy stats. Let's start with the winning team, the Chicago Bulls. My man's the next gen, Big Ben, Joakim Noah, with Yannick Noah, the former tennis player, in attendance. Played 42 minutes. 20 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists to go with 5 blocks on 9 of 16 shooting, 2 for 4 from the free throw line. He's energetic. When you see Mr. Alejandro, doesn't it just remind you of Joakim Noah, the emotion, the passion, the energy? I love Noah. That's my man. He's one of my favorite centers. JaVale McGee will be my favorite, but definitely Noah is one of my top 3 favorite centers. I like him a lot. Shout out to Jimmy Butler. 48 outstanding minutes. This guy's cardio is up. He obviously has been following Mr. Alejandro's top 3 fitness must-haves and don't gets, because his cardio is just so up. He always plays an extended period of minutes, and he also, once again, was guarding LeBron James the same way he did in the playoffs. He put a number on him. Butler's stat line was 16 points to go with 11 rebounds, a double-double, 4 steals, and a block on a struggling 4-15 shooting, 2 for 6 from 3, 6 for 6 from the free throw line. He's got to work on his shooting percentage, but his defense and cardio is up to par. Shout out to Jimmy Butler. Next up, DJ Augustin. He had 22 points, and he hit some timely threes, 4 of 6 threes, some timely threes late in the game. Shout out to DJ Augustin. Let's go to the Miami Heat. The maskless LeBron James today struggled to score. He had 17 points to go with 9 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 steals, and a block on 8 of 23 shooting. That's not very good. 1 for 3 from the three-point line. And can you believe I'm usually against LeBron James getting so many free throw calls, because sometimes it's like when he don't get the call, he be complaining. That upsets me. I felt like Jordan and Kobe didn't complain, especially Jordan, maybe Kobe. Jordan didn't complain when he didn't get a foul call. But then again, Jordan would get the respect from the rest. Today, LeBron didn't get any free throw attempts. I think this was the first time in 4 years he hasn't gotten a single free throw attempt. I don't know, refs. I'm sure there was some times where y'all should have probably blew the whistle. Nonetheless, LeBron was all shooting the ball today. Obviously, he left some of his points in that 61-point game because he wasn't scoring today. Next up, Dwyane Wade. He looked pretty good. The knees look healthy. He played 40 minutes. He had 25 points to go with 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals on 7 of 16 shooting, 0 for 2 from the three-point line, 11 of 12 from the free throw line. You know Wade has a knack of getting fouls called and getting to the free throw line. Shout out to D Wade. I thought he played all right. 2 quick shout-outs. First things first, Coach Tom Thibodeau was coaching his behind off. As usual, he's a great coach. I like Thibodeau a lot. Hard-nosed, old-school coach. He gets it in. He always gets the most out of his players, whether he has Derrick Rose healthy or whether he has, average players. He makes them play to a certain level that Every coach should have their players playing that. Shout out to Coach Thibodeau. Last but not least, shout out to that Chicago Bulls crowd. They were turned up. All I could do was put up the volume on my TV. They get it in. They remind me of the Golden State Warriors crowd and the Oklahoma City Thunder crowd. And even the Knicks crowd when things are slamming in the Madison Square Garden. But these days, ain't nothing slamming in MSG. There you have it, folks. Mr. Alejandro's quick recap of the Chicago Bulls defeating the Miami Heat. I'm in the office right now watching OKC and the Lakers. KD damn near had a triple-double at halftime. Then all of a sudden, Jody Meeks exploded. Who knows? You just may get an episode from me later. Anyways, the Bulls always play the Heat hard. Do you think they'll compete in the playoffs? Tell them in the comments. Tonight's Coffee Men Stripe Bow Tie is brought to you by Ike Behar. Lit. Tune in for more sports, cars, video games, fitness, and all that. Follow at Em Alejandro on Twitter to hear my immediate reaction to live sports events. Outro music! Yeah. Shout out to X-Men. You wanted it? You got it. Hey, Joakim Noah was balling today, man. To my man, shout out to Noah. Get it. Get it. Let's get it, Noah. Let's get it. Hey! 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 Turn up. Turn up. Turn up. Let's get it. Turn up. Let's walk. Let's get it. T-E-A. 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 T-E-A.